Hey guys, it's Coach Nick back again for another episode of How to Play Chess. It's episode 3 now. How exciting for that. Of course, got some other growth in the channel happening as well. As you'll see, my third series debuted this week. I want you guys to congratulate Seth for me and congratulate myself for approaching 10,000 views on as we start content week number 3 for us. It's very exciting. There's only more to come, by the way. There's only more to come. There's much more out there waiting for you. Stick through this video if you will. Thank you. Let's get into it. So the principles we're going to be talking about for this video are going to be avoiding doubled pawns, trying to create passed pawns, trying to avoid isolated pawns. You want to connect your rooks on the back rank and open up the back rank, right? And you want to take up open/half open files. And rooks on the 7th are powerful. So those are the ones that we have today, and we're going to talk about them right now. So these are doubled pawns. These are doubled pawns. Okay. This pawn's momentum is forever halted by this pawn's momentum. This pawn has to move forward in order for this pawn to move. Okay. This pawn can also not defend this pawn. This pawn can also not defend this pawn. They're basically just in each other's way. These two, it's the same way for either player. Double pawns are terrible. Okay, so passed pawns. These two pawns for the dark colored player has passed pawns. Okay, this is a passed pawn right here. It has made it past the enemy's pawns here, and it is now headed towards the opponent's back rank. Okay, so if this situation were to arise, right, instead of taking, and they take back, create passed pawns. Now this is a passed pawn. Technically, in this situation, you wouldn't want to really waste any momentum taking back, right? Or going forward. Kind of want to just work on marching down. But this is a made-up game, okay? This is a made-up position. This is just to teach you the concept. That's ultimately what I'm here for, right? That's what you want to do. Create passed pawns. Okay, isolated pawns are also really terrible. They are unable to defend each other, and they are unable to be defended by another pawn. That is the concept of isolated pawns, right? So there's no pawns that can defend these. They're weak. They're really bad for your position. Okay, so this is going to be rooks taking up open, half open files. This rook has this half open file. This is a half open file because this bishop is going to be moving at some point in time, and then it'll be an entirely open file. A closed file is this, right? So these two pawns, a significant amount of interaction has to occur for this to become a half open file. But this is a half open file because the pieces that are obstructing it are capable of being moved, and they move themselves even, right? So this is what you want to do. You want the idea of taking up open/half open files, okay? And then you want to connect the rooks, open up the back rank and connect the rooks, okay? That's what it looks like for both sides of the board doing that. And now rooks on the 7th are very powerful. So this is what you have, okay? And then if they don't find the best move, then you can really ignore this, by the way. You take here. You don't take with the bishop because it gets in the way of the important pieces. Like, you don't want to do that. So there's a method to the madness of it. But rooks on the 7th is really powerful. You still don't take with the queen yet. Okay, so the reason that this works so good is because that is a discovered check, right? So they cannot respond to it. And then that's a check. They cannot move here, right? So this is forced. And then you, whoops, then you go here. And then this is simply mate, okay? That's why rooks on the 7th is so powerful. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're learning. Next week, we're going to be up in the ante even more. Maybe we're going to be talking about level 800 players, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we get to. Maybe not quite doubling it every episode. But somewhere along the lines there, we're going to introduce some more principles. Like I said, there's a lot more content coming out this week, so make sure you get the opportunity to check it out if you can. Once again, thank you for everything. As always, happy chess.